Okay, so I skipped question 12 when I originally did the videos because it was not an E or an EP question. But someone on the comments on the next video asked for question 12, so here it is. Right, find the set of values of x for which 6x minus 7, this might be an x, 6x minus 7 is less than 2x plus 3. Alright, let's solve this for x basically. Let's do a minus 2x on both sides, so we end up with a 4x minus 7 is less than 3. And now let's add 7 to both sides, so 4x is less than 10. And so x needs to be divided by 4, and so x is less than, what's that, 2.5, 2.5. Okay, all right, on to part B of this one. 2x squared minus 11x plus 5 is less than 0. Okay, let's solve the quadratic or formulate the quadratic in there. We could use, let's do b squared minus 4ac. That's going to be equal to minus 11 squared minus 4 times 2 times 5, which is what, 121. What's that, 2080 minus 80. And so 121 minus 80 is 41. Is that correct? Minus 11. 11 squared is 121. 4 times 5 times 2ac. 4ac, yeah, 4ac times 2. Oh, it's 40. It's 42, 4 5 is 20, 40, 40. Right, that makes a big difference. Right, I was thinking it wasn't nice. 40 and 121 minus 40 is 81. Yes, C, because then the square root, therefore square root of 81 is equal to 9. Okay, that makes it a bit better. So x is less than minus b, so that's plus 11, plus 9 over 2 times 2, and x is it going to be less than or greater than? We'll work out the greater thans in a second. Let's just leave them as equals for a moment, do the solve. Okay, equals 11 minus 9 over 2 times 2. So what's that? That's 20. 11 plus 9 is 20 divided by 4. X is equal to 5. And then we've got 11 minus 9, 2. 2 divided by 4, x is equal to a half. So what are we looking at here? It's a positive x squared up here. So when we sketch this graph, it's going to be U-shaped, coming between, what was it, 5? Something like that. So where is this graph less than 0? Well, that would be all of these areas here, which is a half and 5. So we can say a half is less than, it was less than, not equal to x, less than 5 in terms of which way around it's all going. Good. Yep. Right. Part C, which is the part that the person who wanted this doing wanted to see. So 5 is less than 20 over x. Well, multiply out the x. 5x is less than 20. X is less than 4, doing the division. Now, with that, because the x started underneath as an inverse, okay, we should really be looking at what does the graph y equals 1 over x look like. It looks like something like that. Okay, and so what have we said? That x has got to be less than 4. Now, if we have a 20 in there, if we make it all 20 times bigger, then all of these results go up higher. All of these results come up higher. So the whole thing is just going to be a slightly different angle in that sense. And then we're saying, well, what happens when it's a 5 as well? Well, at some point it's going to cut across here, and it's going to be at y is 5. Okay, which means that anywhere that this graph is greater than that, okay, is when the x is 4, but it stops at the 0 because of there. So our final answer is not x less than 4. It is actually 0 is less than x is less than 4. And if you think about it, if we were to stick, like, I don't know, a -2 into that, you'd end up with 5 is less than 20 over -2. 5 is smaller than -10? No, it's not. That's why we stop at the 0, because basically the negative numbers are going to cause us problems. Okay. D. Was there a D? Both x and Well, right, find the value for both 6x minus 7 is less than 2x plus 3, and 2x squared minus 11x plus 5 is less than 0. Okay, that looks familiar. 2x squared minus 11x, yes, and then the first part of it is up here as well, is question 12. It's not question 12, question A, B. Okay, so we have got, what were the two answers? 1/2 and 5 on that one. So this one came down as 1/2 is less than x is less than 5. And this one was 2.5 or something like that. Yeah, x is less than 2.5. Yeah. So x is less than 2.5. Okay, so where does this all equate to us? Well, if we were to put this on a number line, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, -1. So if we plot this first one in the orange arrow, we would have a 5, and we would have a 1/2, and we would draw the line like this. And if we were to do this one, we would do a blue arrow, we would have 2.5, a circle, and an arrow going this way. Okay, so clearly answer is going to be 1/2 is bigger than 1/2 x, but less than 2.5 is where we get the crossover of the two answers. Okay, right, hope that helps. Feel free to put a like on the video if it does.